Why do you think it's important?
Well, I was from a show where it's like all these young kids watch this show, and they all kind of like look up to the kids that are on the show, whether for good or bad reasons. They watch it and they relate to it. And I was going around and I had started doing this and touring, like this I'm talking 6 years ago. And people kept asking me about the show, and it was always about the show. And then finally I said, you know what, let me take something that I'm interested in. Let me do something when I'm coming to when I'm coming to a college. Let me actually do something that's positive, that makes me feel a little bit more like I have a real job, you know? So I said, and I was always really passionate about politics. So I was always that kid that was like, you know, couldn't get it. Like, I watch the debates because I actually think they're interesting.
What I do is because I want you guys, how many of you agree that this is like a really important election? Like, you can feel it. You can feel the history. You can feel the fact that this is a defining moment in our generation. And the truth is that our generation has the power to change which way this goes.
That they know what's going on?
No, and this is the weird thing. Like, I find that college students are registered to vote, they are going to vote, but they have no idea why they're voting for who they're voting for. Like, you could ask them, and the weird thing is what I've noticed is that they think they know. Like, they think they know their candidates, and they think they know where their candidates stand, which is why I do what I do, because I want to show them, listen, you may think that your candidate reflects your own views, but once you see your candidate's views and you match them up to your own, you might find that your candidate is not your candidate.
This is my first year I get to vote, and I just registered about last week, so.
So this was helpful for you for the...
Yeah, it helped me decide.
Excellent.
Come out more. I definitely think, you know, more people will vote, but because this is our first one and probably one of the biggest ones in history, we'll definitely probably vote as a college student. Yeah.
I obviously never, when I do this, my intention is not to change people's minds, but it is to educate them, so when they do vote, it's an educated vote. It's not a vote because someone told them to vote for somebody or their parents told them to vote for somebody or whatever the case.